Hello everyone, I am Lisbeth and welcome back. We're here for episode 16 of the Oxygen Include Let's Play series. Well, wait, Spaced Out, official release, that's the one. We got there in the end. What, you're too warm? Excuse me, this is 55 to 5. That is at 5 degrees. I think you're lying. Well, one moment here. That would explain a lot. Let's try that there. And that is at negative 30. Very good. Alright. So, what are we doing today? Well, to be honest, I do not have a lot of time today. So, we're gonna, do some stuff and things. We can dig our way up this way. So, I've decided I really do actually have to do something with this. So they're going to dig their way across this way and build backwards across here. And we're going to make these out of sandstone, I suppose. There's a bit of sandstone there. There's a bit more sandstone down here, so we can use sandstone for this. And we're going to build... They can go 4 up and across 1. So we can put there, I think... and there. And that should allow them to build all of it. If not, then we'll just build a little bit more, but that's fine. And we're going to squish all this magma up and across. But that's definitely what we're going to have to do. This is unfortunate. I will be blunt with you. But what can you do? And this will at least get us started on getting our way up here. It's going to be messy, but we'll get there, don't you worry. As for over here, well, things are going really, really well. We're growing sleet wheat, we're growing bristle blossoms, and yeah, everything's going quite well. So, we're actually going to come into the interior here because I actually really kind of want to put another rocket down on that other planet. So we're going to build a carbon dioxide engine. And we're going to put just a small, a rover module and a solo space cone on top with, a few ladders in between. Now, the reason we're going to do that, I actually would really like to try out using, doing this without a pilot. It'd be interesting. But I'm really glad we've got our Drecos going, which means that we can now start, working on steel like this. And we will pinch some of this crude oil over here. There's even more under here, I didn't even realise. And that'll let us see what's down in this tiny little corner down the bottom here. So yeah, we're doing pretty good, to be honest. And hopefully we'll be able to at least get another guy over on this planet. That's a reasonable amount of CO2. And then we'll be able to, get some farms and get some, people, duplicants down on this planet. So, where are we gonna put the farm? I suppose right here is a good place. What do we have here? Let's have a quick look at seeds on this. Oh. None accessible immediately. So we're gonna have to also throw some seeds at this planet. So there's a teensy-weensy little bit of an issue there. When we send our rocket, if we send, say, a orbital cargo module, we must build... Where is it? I haven't researched it yet. One moment. Oh no. I can't find it. I need to build, there's a specific machine that allows, here it is, the payload opener here, that allows me to open, and I might actually just, unlock it just for the sake of it. But we do need to, research that. You really shouldn't be in there, little buddy. Like, could you not? Eventually the gas in here will settle, which will be nice. But, you know, there's probably a bit too much chlorine. Alright, but we're doing really, really good. So the reason I've been a little bit stuck and busy, I've been recording a basic automation video for you all, and now I'm stuck editing it, and I'm not a huge fan of editing, to be honest. It's, you know, it's work. Alright, let's speed these guys up even a little bit more, and probably prioritize this, because I want to give this a go. Because if I can send rockets, you know, without duplicants in them, that'd be pretty dang cool. But let's come back here and see how the digging's going. You know what I might do? Let's go for an oxygen mask checkpoint up here. I think it's a good time for us to have one on this planet. And we're going to give them 2, and we're going to go ventilation, gas pipes, and down, crop. Uh-oh. I can see how this might become a problem. But we're good for now. That's fine, and bridge, that way, and we're good. Very nice. And we're going to actually... Yeah, no, that's set at 0. Look how many critters we have. Oh my goodness. Why do we have so many? Oh, and we need to copy those settings to that one, and we do not have power. Liar. Oh, no, it's not lying. Don't you worry. We don't have iron. We have lead, though. And that can be a 1. And you know what? We're going to... Well, once this is all, you know, cleaned out, we're going to sweep everything. Now, something we actually really probably should do is research, once it's done here, this solid filter. Now, the small problem with it is it does require data analysis. But what I'm hoping, so data analysis gives us, let's have a quick look here. We need data banks, those, which requires the virtual planetarium, which is a whole nother thing. Yeah, it'll just be, you know, something to think about. Now, what I might do as well is not that one. I'm gonna try and clean this up. But we really do actually need this. Cancel that one, and that is built. Yes, that has power. Alright, now we can sweep all of this up. Very good. That is done. Okay. Alright, let's have a quick look here. This is all full of polluted oxygen, which is bad. I should not have to tell you that. We're going to deconstruct that one. In fact, let's deconstruct all of these ones up here. Real quick. We're going to sort something out here, don't you worry. You right, mister? And how are they doing up here? We're going to do that, and we're also going to need, given that we are now going to be, you know, asking them to use these things. Alright, they've destroyed all of that, which will allow all the polluted oxygen to come up to the top. Now we can put one of these here. And... oh no, we're out of sulphur. Oh, this is terrible. We're gonna do something like this. We're just gonna keep pinching sulphur from around the map until we, you know, get enough. Alright, and that'll happen slowly. This will get done in time. Alright, now that that's done, I can put one more here, and that will destroy this polluted water, because it can't be moved into this tile due to the water there already. That should allow me to clean this up and stop it producing polluted water. We can also, at this point, do this. In fact, we're going to do one every second tile. That way, we'll force the polluted oxygen up into there. Now that can be deconstructed, as can that one. And that'll be problem solved. Alright, that is that researched. So now, we're going to get them at the very least started on this. So that we can start sorting out, you know, things from this. That's fine. We can wait on that. We'll let them do everything else and then we'll sort that out. And hopefully one of these will mutate eventually. I really should find a way to, you know, squish these guys down in here a little bit further. I could even try and get one down here, but then I'd have to seal this room up. Which I suppose I could do, but I really want to try and avoid that. But if I put a door there, that'd work. And then we can put one of these here. That would work really well, actually. Ah, perfect. Alright. And these are getting, yes, deliver, and deliver. And we get to build 2 of these, and forever on the warm oxygen mask. Alright, this is good. This is very good. Oh, and they do have to do a lot of sweeping down here, don't they? That's okay, it'll happen in time. And there is a data bank there. Okay. We're doing well. Let's highly prioritize this. And see... oh, they've done this. Nice. Alright. Given that is done, do you reckon... well, I mean, once we... obviously do this... do you reckon we can send that off on its own? That's still pumping, which is good. Oh, and we've removed all this, that's fine. So I get to mop up some of this, I suppose, and dig this up. Just, you know, little tidying things. Probably should put this at, you know, -5 or something. Just to make sure. And this will receive, well, whatever this one does, I suppose. And we do have 2 Atmo suits, so what we need to do now is actually set up, you know, Atmo suit docks, but until we have our plastic so that we can, you know, sort this out. In fact, it might be a good time to look at planning the stuff and things, you know. The interior of this rocket is what I meant to say. Mima. What is... why was that disconnected? Oh, yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I'll take that one. At least it's down here, but they're gonna make a mess elsewhere. Alright, we're gonna put in a shine bug. 1. And then this here, how many are in here? 4? Let's put 3 auto wrangle. And that'll get one of these out of here. And hopefully it'll be one of the young ones. In fact, it will definitely be a shine nymph, because she's Ruby over here. They're going to leave it in here. Well, after they've had a snooze. Alright, who just made a mess? And where? Fair. It'll be Ode next. Please won't be enough water to get in there. I mean, that's not much food poisoning. That was weird. They have gone and... Please build this? What do you mean that's oh, yeah, no, I'll take that. Okay, small mistakes. Silly things for me to do. And a shine nymph is gonna be freed, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay. We'll just have to wait. Wait, how old is that shine bug? Oh, super young. Has no one produced, man. It's okay. It's okay. They're just having a bad time. They're not really eating the water anymore, to be fair. And they're just about done. Yes, they're done sweeping. We're going to put one there in the corner, but aside from that, they're finished. And we're going to do these one by one. Okay, how are they doing over here? Have they finished this? It does have a rover. Okay. Now can we, I wonder, put it into orbit, here. And therefore can we, you know, can we send that? Can we toggle? And actually no, we're not going to toggle for now, and just begin? It definitely wants a... Okay, I think it definitely wants a pilot. Minor problem, but we can deal. Let's print the seeds for now. I didn't even look at those duplicants, but I don't want them. Hopefully someone will come and do this. And we really should make them clean up all this water. That's better on the gas, too. We're not producing any polluted oxygen. So that's good. Alright, how is this research going? It's taking its time. Now, did we get this? No, we did not. So, we probably should, you know, plant these wart seeds again. There. But we're only going to plant 3 for now, because, I'm not in a huge rush. Now, I do think we can bump this up just to force it to, you know, finish. And that will get that beginning. We desperately, actually, what I need to do is stop that right there. We have to prioritize this water here. exclusively because I want this empty so that I can, you know, drop hot oil in there. And we're actually going to have to get in here and get all this diamond out, because that'll be really, really useful down the line. And by down the line, I mean, like, as soon as we get to a planet that has, volcanoes. Or, you know, whenever we want to start doing the other volcano. What's the one? Eek, that's getting a bit toasty, isn't it? It's because of the lights, they produce a lot of heat. What do we do about the heat? Need a solution. It's not a lot of heat, that being said. How hot's this water? 30 degrees. That doesn't help. Yeah, that is a little bit warm, isn't it? That's nice and cold, though. That's really good. What do I do about the heat? So, long term, I think the best solution, I'm going to need, oh, but then I need space metals. That's the efficient way. What's the best way? Immediately. Honestly, in this oil is probably the best way. Right now. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I could possibly do. So, the best way right now is probably thermo-aquatuna in this water here, and then run a cooling loop, or run this water through the thermo-aquatuna once before putting it into the berry blossoms. Because this water is so close to 30 degrees, it's adding heat, or it's not taking heat away from the berry blossoms, and it's, more importantly, the sleet wheat here. Long term, I would love a thermo-aquatuna that will not overheat at like 250 degrees. Or rather 125 degrees. We don't have any gold. But we don't all get what we want. So instead, I'm going to have to settle with a thermo-aquatuna temporarily. The reason I want a thermo-aquatuna that can go super duper hot is because I can boil the crude oil to petrol for free if I can get it over 400 degrees. Because it turns into petrol at that point. Right? But the best way to go about that, I love that description, really is to crack this open and use the magma, which might actually be a really, really good idea. I could have a funnel straight down this way and use sort of the bottom here. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 oil reservoirs, and then I have this one leaky oil fissure. This is a problem, but I think with a steel pump, and if I dump this cooler oil, because this will produce oil, one moment, at oil well. Sorry, I just knocked something over on my desk. It doesn't say. How rude. Alright, Google time. Oil well. Oil at 90 degrees Celsius or higher if input water was above 90 Celsius. Yeah. Not only that, but it produces natural gas, which is kinda cool, and we can burn that off as excess power. Given that this is exclusively for you know, base needs. How am I going to manage this? I can squeeze that in there, they can squeeze up and over here, and then I can put one here, one here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah. If I had a thermo aqua tuner that could deal with high enough heat, I could use the heat from the thermo aqua tuner in the crude oil and use that to heat it up and make it, you know, burn, turn it into petrol. But I can't do that until I find a very specific asteroid, which I have never found. Oh my goodness, I've had a bad time finding them. Alright. In the meantime, I guess I just chug along for the next, half an hour. And then we can sort it out in the future. These are going, this is good, this needs power. I need to solve this problem. Why is that not settling properly? I wonder... No, it doesn't. I was about to say, does this count as a critter? But it doesn't. Why does that not... Ooh, that's bad. That's right, we need to sort out power really, really badly. Alright, short term, what do we do? How much coal do we have? Not a lot. How do we manage this? Because we kind of are using a lot of coal. How much coal do we have over here? That's pretty good. And we do have the hatches. Well, we're not feeding them, which is a problem. Should I be feeding them? Do hatches produce different amounts wild versus tame? We're not actually using a lot of power on this asteroid. Most of our power, realistically, is coming from the hydrogen generators, and we have a huge amount of hydrogen stored up. And if we're, you know, desperate, we could very easily... One moment. We're very close to the point where we can start using steam turbines for power, which is kind of cool. Oh man, there's a lot of magma. As for water, we're not actively using a lot. See, look, we've got... Now, I wonder... So, I'm pumping water in from both ways like this. I think if I deconstruct... So what I want to do... I've got to think about this. Sorry, I'm throwing a lot of ideas at everyone here. What I want to do is prioritize water coming into this side from over here. But then I want to back supplement it with water coming in from over here, you know. You know what I might do? This'll work. Cancel that. And delete that liquid bridge. And then deconstruct that liquid bridge. That's what we're gonna do. Like so. That will allow this water here to take priority most of the time. And then there'll be a little bit added here. That'll help. And how are we doing? That's better. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna get all of this. Sorry, we're gonna get all of that CO2 out. Where have my grub grubs gone? Where have all my grubs gone? I need more grubs. I gotta figure that out really desperately. Nice, and this is working. Fantastic. Okay. 2 kilowatts. That's a lot for this planet. Everything that probably turned on. Everything probably just turned on at once, and the game was like, "Oh, that's not normal." But I understand. That has no power? Yeah, no, we have no power here, that's right. I gotta figure out the power situation. We do fortunately have power for the main stuff up here. But we probably should, you know, give them something to work with. What do I do? Do I suck it up and use natural gas? No, because then I'm gonna use all the natural gas. Do I use hydrogen like with the other planet? Skip from no, but then it would help a little bit with the water, I guess. One moment, I gotta think. Look, I'll be honest with y'all. I just scrolled Twitter for 5 minutes rather than thinking about this problem. But I genuinely think that the electrolyzers are the best idea here. For several reasons. One, I have no algae. I have run out of algae. That is the #1 reason. And I really don't want to dig more up. I will, just for the sake of, you know, having more oxygen. But we're gonna go with electrolyzers. And we're just gonna do the same thing we've done on the other planet. Plonk them right here. Hope that sounds good, because that's what we're doing. In fact, I might make them semi-enclosed up here. So we'll move the oxygen masks up here down a bit, and then we will... yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That'll work out really, really well. So we're going to move this ladder right here. They can run across this way and up for, you know, getting up here. We can put... alright, that'll put all this up here in a nice zone. Alright, I am glad I noticed that we have really run out of algae. Yikes. Look y'all, I never said I was smart. We'll go for that much. And that's cooling down, that's good to see. Okay. They're important, they have no power? Excuse me? We're gonna do a little something radical here and just attach that to those. Alright, and let's organize buildings. Destroy them. Okay, let's organize. I suppose we have no plumbing up here, wait. We can use the hot water. Although that'll make things hotter quicker. No, it won't. Never mind. It always produces oxygen at 75 degrees. Alright. Base. Airflow tiles. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3 there. We're gonna dig that up. 1, 2. We can dig that up. And probably that if I can reach it. And then we're gonna have oxygen. Electrolyzer. 1, 2, 3. There. We can put 2 Weezeworts there once we're done with researching, or we can just pinch these 2 extra ones. Yep, that'll work. And then we're gonna have a floor along here-ish. All of this will get moved eventually, because we're gonna start using berry sludge. That needs to be priority 9, this one needs to be priority 8, and so does this one. And we're in fact gonna stop producing these 2? Why am I still doing that? Look at these guys. Producing the wrong food. Now, I was going to look here. No matter what, hatches produce coal at half the rate that they produce, that they eat. Yeah, how much do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where do we have 10 hatches? Where did they all come from? What is happening? 11, 12, 13, 14. What? What? What do you mean we have 13 hatches? What happened? Oh my god. Alright, they've got some building to do. Let's get them going. Oh, that's nice and cold. I love that. Love that. Oh, it's cold in there. Oh, this is why we ran out of... Yeah, no. Abe. Oh, no. I did not think about that genuinely. You know what? This is really bad. This is really, really, really bad. Like, you guys have no idea. Alright, here's the go. Here's what we're gonna do. Ventilation, gas pump up there, gas pipe, snip that, snip that. We're gonna grab a gas vent there. That's gonna be disabled. Abe, get out of there. Disable that. Nope. Abe, don't even think about it. Nope, don't even think about it. Cancel. All of that. Alright. Power. Power. That'll stop them going in. That keeps... Okay, we're fine. There's so little carbon dioxide in here that it struggles to transfer the heat. We're good. Don't worry, I got this solved. I genuinely thought about resetting for a second there to the start of the day, but it's okay, we caught it quick. Yeah. Yeah, see, there's so little gas, it's struggling to transfer the heat, so they're okay to build down here. We're going to pump all of the gas out of here, I'm going to destroy these oxygen masks, and then we're going to put in proper atmo suits. So, in order to do that, I need to... Alright, let's have a quick look at this. It does need reed fiber. So we're going to take these two atmo suits over to the other planet. We're going to take clothing, atmo suits, That's got manual use on, yes. Is it sweep only? No. Alright, that's that problem solved. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna splash... Ooh, no, it does take... Oh, that gave me... Sorry, that was very funny. We can enable this building now. And power. High priority in this place. You know what I should do is dig that out. That'll help the gas move. Alright. Problem solved. Don't worry guys, we got it. That's lost a lot of heat though, just being in that little bit of carbon dioxide there. Alright, how are we doing research-wise? We've done everything except the material study, which is... gaining... rads. Oh, it has no power. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright, how are they doing construction-wise? So we've got... Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a problem. And then all of this can be an 8. What did I put in here? Bleach stone? Yeah, that's a good place for it all. Alright, I'm just reading up about, oil wells here whilst the game's going. And the bit that's interesting to me, so it produces natural gas and oil, crude oil. It will always produce crude oil at 90 degrees Celsius or higher if input water is higher. And the natural gas is produced at nearly 250 degrees Celsius. Both outputs are dumped in at the bottom cells, gas at the second from the left, oil at the rightmost. I wonder... One moment, let's talk in hypotheticals for a second. Do you reckon it's possible... let's just use this oil well up here. This oil reservoir. We put oil wells like that. So, oil is produced in this rightmost cell right here. This one here. And the natural gas is produced in this one right here. Now, this thing doesn't flood. I wonder if... What would happen if I did something like this? Deliberately let it fill up with oil up to here. Leave this as a vacuum. No, the crude oil's heavier than the natural gas, isn't it? You know what that means? Time for creative mode. I'm gonna have to start a new planet, by the way. Alright. Let's find... spaced out's fine. I want one that has oil. Like Pastorano. Magma channels. But it definitely has asteroids. Sorry, it definitely has... Right, let's just go for this one, hope it works. That does happen sometimes. This actually never happened to me, but... Take 2. Go. Start game. Wait, oh, I should have gone game settings. Oh, I'm a fool. That's okay. We'll be fine. Hopefully I can turn sandbox mode on. I won't be able to. I gotta start this again. Alright. Take 2. Nah, let's find something more interesting. Sure. Hopefully this works. Yes, it does. Alright, let's give it a second. Here we go. So we can just embark. I should have changed the name of that world, but who cares? It doesn't really matter what duplicates I have because this is a sandbox. Thank you. Reveal 10. Nice, look at this. We can see everything. Whoop, magma. It looks like an 8th note. Thank you. Oh, and all that stuff's right up the top. That's odd. Alright, here we go. We have right here. Actually, I don't want to use that one. I want to use this one. Wait, there's only 2? 3? 4? 5. That's pretty good. Alright, let's just fill this with water. Just to make sure that it doesn't, you know, turn on. Are there any other exposed geysers? Chlorine gas vent at 60, that's fine, we don't care. Alright, let's use this one right here, sure. Alright, brush a vacuum. Nope, fill a vacuum. We're gonna use this one down here. And let's just do all the space around it. Like so. Alright. Sorry, little guy. You gotta go. Okay, so what did I say? Oil well right there. Fortunately, these things don't need a floor. So, this thing produces oil down here in the cell and gas right here. So, let's put an airflow tile there. Let's put a nice little box down here. We're gonna brush crude oil. And we're gonna see if this works, because I genuinely don't know if this will work. If I do something like that, fill that up. We need to provide it with some power. How are we gonna provide it with power? Yikes, probably solar panels are the best thing to do off the bat. Actually. Something like that. How far down is it? Like here-ish? A little further. And a power transformer. Going that way, and power wire to there. Alright. Then we get to brush natural gas. Right there like that. Okay. We also get to go plumbing liquid pump there, insulated pipe like this, and more tiles like so, power. Really, no power available? You liar. Nope, you don't lie. That's all good. Nice. Okay, let's also give it some batteries, I suppose. I wonder what that is. We're not going to touch that. That's all set. Now we get to brush some water in here. Alright. That is indeed a small problem. Oil. We get to destroy those two and brush those two. That shouldn't. Yes. Okay. Now we get to. Spawner duplicant right there, and brush oxygen. Oxygen gas. 3. Like so. You're welcome, Max. I hope you enjoy your new life, being my little test dummy. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, I've got to wait for a little while now. In fact, let's go 10%. I know it's kind of toasty, isn't it? Alright, almost there. So now we get to find out what happens as soon as this, gets to 10%. What happens when a duplicant empties it? Ah, that's interesting. Why is that overheating? That's fair enough. Heat gun. It is kind of toasty in here. Let's just cool it down a bit because Max is about to get in there, Alright, 10%. That is super promising. That is really, really good, actually. That is exactly what I'm hoping happened. Alright, so did you see what happened there? So for those of you who don't quite understand the mechanics of this game, machines, just due to the nature of how the game runs, will output or input things in a very specific pattern. As I talked about during my plumbing episode, my little tutorial, link in the description, your liquid pump will pump from these 4 squares, right? There are some shenanigans you can do with that. The oil well here will produce crude oil from this square here, in the bottom right, and produces natural gas from this tile right here. I made this nice little test here, because I really, really wanted to see if this was filled up with oil, and there was space up here, but there was already natural gas down the bottom in an airflow tile, would the natural gas prefer to float up through the crude oil, or would it go down to where there is already some natural gas, or hopefully a vacuum? This is really good. You have no idea how good this is. So what this means is I can build these oil wells and filter out the natural gas without any requirement for any sort of power whatsoever. Sorry, Max. Alright, that... Oh, I'm so happy. Alright, let's save that. I'm gonna head back to the main planet. The future home. And we're gonna have a look at what we're doing there. Although, I think I might be out of time. Alright, so let's have a quick chat about what we're gonna do regarding power and etc, etc, etc. And we're gonna see what we can do about, you know, all this oil stuff. But that was like, that worked so well. I'm so happy with that. Okay, this works really, really well. So I can actually leave that there for a second. Let it think. Okay, so now what I need to do is some finagling to try to get... I would at the very least like these three to have 1 or 2 gas pumps, right? I'm probably going to have to dig all of this out, but I'm okay with that. I'm more interested in what I can do with this. This is going to be quite fun. So we do have to set up some exosuit stuff here. But that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, I suppose next episode we'll finish, you know, sorting all this stuff out. And we'll let them finish vacuuming this out, although there is so little... That's hot. That's really, really hot. That's okay. We'll sort this out. Yeah, I'm gonna vacuum all this out, and then we'll get it sorted, don't you worry. But yeah, oh, I am so happy that worked. Alright, so yeah, next episode. Hopefully we'll get this finished. We will definitely put some ammo suits up here so they're not releasing carbon dioxide when they breathe out due to the, you know, the oxygen masks. I'm gonna get rid of the rest of this polluted oxygen. And then, well, we'll get this done. We're gonna get oil started on this planet. So, I'll let them finish up all of this, power. What's on what wire? This is all on one. We can squeeze these onto the same circuit. I'm comfortable with that. Alright, that works really, really well. So yeah, we'll get oxygen sorted. I'm going to seal this off. We're going to pump oxygen out. We're going to have the oxygen masks here instead. Although probably we're at the point now where we can go for proper atmo suits. Then we can look at rocketry again. But I'm really pleased with all of that. And we're also going to, you know, do this stuff. If I'm lucky, there'll be another tiny little oil biome with another oil reservoir down there, but let's not count our chickens before they hatch. I highly doubt that will happen. But for now, I have 100% run out of time, so thank you everyone for being here. I hope you had a good time. And until the next one, I'll catch you all then. Take care, everyone. Bye.